I'm Dan Galusha, welcome to another edition of Shoot and Plink. You know, normally when I'm doing lever action rifles, everybody figures, well, he's going to talk about another Henry, right? Not this time. Nope, it's actually a Browning, right here. It's a BL-22 Micro Midas. And that means it's small, and it is small. What we're going to do is we're going to start out talking about the gun itself before we shoot. And this will be the first time we have ever fired it. So I don't know how it's going to work, but we're going to talk about some of the features of it first. Like I said, it is small, very, very small. It's for a smaller frame person, they say, or somebody like me that likes small guns. As you know, I use like a mare's leg, and I've fired the SBR mare's leg, and I'll tell you, this thing is not much longer than that, really. It is short. It's a lot shorter than my Golden Boy Youth or the Evil Roy, but we're not doing a comparison on those. Not yet. We are going to in another part of the video. This one we're going to talk about the gun itself. First off, it is a beautiful gun, and I have left the Browning sticker on there. This was sent in by Browning, so you know, I want to thank them for that. It's so that we get to try the thing. And I've done one bit of an improvement up here that I'll tell you about in a second too. The sight can fold down just like that, and we'll get to the sights too, but I wanted to bring that up because I'm going to pop it back up and show you here in a second. Now let's start at the front and move around back. Like I said, the gun itself, look at the walnut, beautiful, beautiful. Nice shiny type of a finish on it. It's lacquered rather than, and I kind of like the type that you'd use like the linseed oil on and keep it, but you're not going to do that with this. Anyway, it's still nice. But let's start at the front. First off, the sight seems to be set back a little bit further than most that you see, which is no big deal, although usually you want it out further. The tube magazine, it's got a regular tube magazine. By the way, it'll hold 11 rounds of the LR, the 22 LR, and I would say probably, oh, I don't know, about 16 rounds of the shorts, because it'll shoot shorts, longs, and LR. Now, the tube is not your regular lock type tube. As you can see right here, there's a little button, if you can see that. Okay, you push on that, and then you pick it up like that. It's a very sturdy tube, actually quite a large one for it. You know, it's not about medium size, but still a little larger than some that you see. So nice fit. You don't have to worry about screwing it around. It goes in there real good. And like I said, on the LR holds the 11 rounds. Now we're going to move on down. Now here's the improvement I just told you I made. This has got like a bead sight, but you'll notice the little white bead. That's what I did. I put some paint on that thing, right on the bead, so I could see it just a little bit better. Now this sight here, we'll move on down to the sight. It folds down, like I said, and what I'm going to be doing later on is I have got a Skinner peep sight that mounts on a rail, and this does have a rail right here where you can mount a scope, a red dot, or something, like I said, like I'm going to mount a Skinner peep on here and use it and see how it works. Now this sight, this rear sight, you can see it doesn't have a white diamond, but it has a white triangle. Also, you'll notice there's little marks over here. That's so that you can adjust this. It's got a couple of screws on either side, and you can bring that up and down for elevation. What about windage? Well, you're going to have to tap that, and of course you want to take it easy on that, and you tap it on either side is to move for elevation. From what I've understood, these are pretty much dead on, and they're very accurate. And we're going to find out just how accurate. Now, I'll pop this up so that I will have it when I do shoot. It is not loaded yet. Here's the one thing that I have, I don't know, a small frame person to me would have a problem with, and that is the lever. I mean, look at this. It is a short throw. Now it's real easy here because I've already got the hammer back. But if you got it loosely on your shoulder, you can see you hold it in tight, and then you can do it pretty easy. Or this way, Yeah, no problem there. A little tougher there. And like I said, and I can feel it across my fingers here, especially I've got arthritis in here. I can feel that. So a smaller frame person, as they say, that this is made for, might have a little bit difficulty with that harder throw. I don't know why it's that way. I do think that it's up here in the hammer, because this is a very, very strong, you can probably tell. I mean, I had to, now that's half cock. It does have a half cock, but it'll cock pretty easy, but throwing it, you can even tell by the sound. So that's the only drawback so far that I've found on it, but we will see how it shoots. And I'm going to load it up, and the first thing we're going to do, you can see right up here, I've got one of my sticker targets. We're going to shoot at paper just to see how accurate it is, and then we're going to put up our AR-500s, our bottles the Plink can knock over, and also some of the smaller other type of target. We'll put those up anyway, like I said, after we shoot at the paper. So let's take some shots and we'll see what happens. I got you zoomed in on the target like I normally do. I've got it loaded with LR, CCI in fact, and we'll see what it does first here. Now later on, when we start plinking away at the AR-500s, I'm going to try some shorts too and see how they do. But let's give this a try. Like I said, this is the first rounds I've fired out of this gun. Okay, I guess that's it. Take a look. From here, looks like they're a little high and to the right. I don't know. You've seen it. I haven't. I'm going to go take a look. Well, when I went up and looked, it looks like a lot of them went right into that one bullseye. I guess that's why I couldn't see them that well, but they're also kind of high. I've loaded up with 10 more rounds. We're going to do this again. It's just getting used to the sight, maybe. We'll see. Okay, I'm going to take a look. Looks like it's hitting a lot around the middle, at least to me. I'll take a good look, and then maybe we'll start doing some plinking. Load this with some shorts and see what it does. I am having a hard time seeing the sight, but again, that might be my eyes, and I might change to a different pair of glasses. Grab the target first before we start our plinking. I'm going to get rid of these two. I'll just put them here. Looks to me like I was trying to cut the center out of it. There's a lot of rounds all the way around in here, and there's one just about dead center on the X. So I'm not going to worry about adjusting. This is just maybe my eyesight. I'm trying to get used to this. I'm seeing, well, you've seen the little triangle that's on the back side. My problem is my eyes, I'm getting some double vision, and I'm seeing two of those. So I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to put that front white dot on that thing. And why I'm seeing that, I think one reason is, and here I'll show you, I'll get the gun. This is one reason I think that I'm having the problems. I've had the same problem with the Ruger 1022, because I've got a compact version of that, which is also a short one. The sights are extremely low. These sights are low. I don't know if you can tell this or not. I'll try to, maybe you can. But they're really low. I mean, you put it up here like this, you got to get your head down and put it on there. Well, when I do that, I'm getting a blurred diamond in the back, even focusing on it. And I thought that these glasses, because these are the special ones that Dr. Jim Norquist did for me, and they have worked good, but my eyes may be changing again. So we're just going to have to wait and see here. But this thing's going to plink. There's no doubt about that. You can see that. I'm pretty much on it. And I'm getting a little bit used to it. And that's it. Like I said, these are the first rounds we've fired. So let's see what it's going to do plinking. And this time I'm going to load it with the shorts. So we'll see what it does with some shorts. So let me put up the AR-500s, and then we'll do some banging away at some steel. Well, you can see I've got the AR-500s up there, and since this was so doggone accurate, I put up some of the smaller ones, which I had planned on doing in the first place. I also put up our bottles. We'll fire at those, and I loaded, and it holds 16 rounds, by the way, of the shorts. That's what I put in here, and they're arms core. Another thing about this gun is, I don't know if I told you yet, it only weighs 4 pounds 12 ounces. Very, very lightweight, but you know, I'm getting used to that thing, and what I'm hoping is it actually gets broken in. I've oiled it, I've done everything else with it, and so far, I mean, I really like the way it shoots. I've just got to get used to those sights. That's all there is to it. And like I said, maybe a different pair of glasses. I might put my others on just to see what happens here. I got to put these on though first, but it's starting to rain besides, so I might just stick with these glasses and then I'll shoot later with the others. So let's cut on the headphones and we're going to shoot. I'm going to get you, well, you can see them anyway as to what I do here. Well, it loaded that nice. That's what I wanted to see. Because sometimes, by the way, on lever actions, like a smaller grain bullet or a short like this, it doesn't rack in just as well. This racked in just as well as the other one, so we'll see what happens. Well, I guess that was 16 rounds. Yep, nothing else in it. That didn't do too bad, did it? I had one miss there, and I was in a kind of a hurry, I think, when I fired that. I don't get it. What do you say we load it again? See what she does. Okay, as you can see, this time I changed things a little bit. I also zoomed in. That back target is that Twisted River bullseye target I got. And I want to see how I do with that. Getting a little bit more used to these sights and the gun itself, and having some fun with it actually. We're going to bump off those bottles first. And by the way, I've loaded it with shorts again. Those arm score shorts. Well, that's it. It's empty. So, I think that's about it for right now. You know, I'm having so much fun with this little devil. I want to just keep around shooting, but don't want to keep you around here for that. But that's a pretty nice little gun. Getting onto the sights, I mean, like I'd said, you gotta come up and really hug it and be up there. And I noticed it does wear here on there, so but it seems like it's loosening up just a little bit. I'm hoping that it's going to even more so. But this way, no problem. And this way, you know, this way, like I said, you got to hug it. But it's definitely loosening up. And the more I shoot it, the more. And those were the first rounds, as I said. You know, I like doing that. The first rounds to let you guys see what it's like to first get your rifle out and fire them. You know what you're going to encounter then. It's not like, okay, I fired 10,000 rounds through the thing and it's just working smooth as glass and it's doing this and this and this. This is letting you know what you're going to encounter when you first fire the thing. And these glasses seem like they worked okay once I got that done, but we're not reviewing the glasses, we're just this. And this is actually a part one, I guess you'd say, because we're going to do some other things. We're going to fire it at a longer range. And once this dries out, I'll see how dry it is over here today. In fact, I'll go over there. Because I've got my long range over here, but it's right down the middle of a ravine, and it's been raining, and we got more rain coming again in a few hours, so, you know, that may be one sloppy mess over there. So until next time, shoot safe and have a great day of plinking.